Hello everybody, today I am going to be doing a video that's a little bit different than what I'd normally do, but this is very important. So, really, if you clicked on this video, you want to know if your GPU is still good in 2026. The 1650 is a couple generations behind, but it definitely does, get better in some games. It definitely does shine in FPS games. So we're going to do a couple of games, and we're going to see how well it performs in those games. So let's get started. So first, we're going to do Hitman World of Assassination. Alright guys, so as you can see, we are in the Paris map for Hitman 3, or just Hitman World of Assassination, and we are getting around a little under 60 FPS, sometimes going to 60. Now this is kind of like a demanding map, but as you can see, it runs totally fine. We're in the crowd right now. You know, it's getting like around 70 FPS, 60 to 70 FPS. If we go down to here, I'd bet that it will, yeah, it's definitely going to get lower, but overall on medium settings, it definitely does work fine. So we're going to try to move this to low settings, and we're going to see how that looks. Alright guys, so this is at low settings right now. We're just walking through the crowd, and as you can see, I mean, not too much of a difference. You can definitely tell that it's not struggling as much. But the GPU usage rate is really high. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it is like a newer game. This, like I said, I mean, this came out in around 2020, so you know it is a bit of a newer game. But as you can see, I mean, it runs totally fine on low settings. So now we're gonna try this at high settings. All right, guys. So as you can see, now that we're on high settings, there's definitely some struggling, definitely some jumps in the game, but that is to be expected with an older generation GPU. I will say that, I mean, there is some screen tearing and all that, but I mean overall this is still totally playable. If you really want to like get the most out of your GPU, then 100% just make the most of it before you buy a new one. Make sure that you know what you're doing. So now we're going to try this on ultra settings, then we're going to move to Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright guys, so now that we're on ultra settings, you can definitely notice a difference. It's running slower, and it's just not the best performance. But I mean, it's still in the 50 frames per second area. So I mean, totally, I mean, not the best at ultra, but still 100% playable. I would recommend that you do this at medium settings, though. If you want to play this game, do it at medium settings. So now we're going to move to Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright guys, so here we are in Red Dead Redemption 2. We are on low settings, and I mean, we're getting around 50 frames per second. Definitely not the best performance, but this is really just like a high demanding game. So, I mean, it is just like what it is. Of course, you know, it is a couple generations old. This GPU is a couple generations old, so that is to be expected. But now we're going to move on to medium settings. Alright guys, so this is the game on medium settings, and I mean, as you can see, it's running from 30 to 40 FPS. Not the best, but I mean, at the same time, like I've been saying, it is an older GPU, but overall, I mean, still, I mean, like, totally fine, and, it's alright to play. Not the best experience, but, I mean, if you're gaming on a budget, this is totally acceptable, on medium settings. So now we're going to move to high settings. Alright guys, so this is high settings in, Red Dead Redemption 2, and obviously, you could definitely see some performance, drops. This is like Switch 2 performance, or quite frankly, booty. But I mean, that is to be expected. I would definitely say that it's still totally playable if you're really just you don't really care about performance as much as just to have fun and just play your game. This still like totally above. Oh my god, it's still like totally a good budget option for you. So I mean, if you're looking for something like the 1650 and you're just trying to play Red Dead, I mean, it works totally fine. So now we're going to move on to GTA 5 and we'll see how that runs. Alright guys, so as you can see, we are in GTA 5 Legacy. And I mean, I don't know what it is, but for some reason this game is just not running that well. Maybe because it's so old and poorly optimized. But I mean, as you can see, we're still getting around 60 FPS, so it's totally not like terrible on low settings. But I mean, of course, you know, there are going to be some drawbacks. So I will see you when we get to medium settings, and we'll test out how that, you know, is. Alright guys, so I'm on medium settings now, and as you can see, I mean, the game's running fine. It's about at 60 FPS. You could definitely see some spikes and drops, but I mean, this game came out in 2013, so don't expect too much from it. But I mean, as you can see, it's still totally playable, and same with online. Online is totally playable at medium settings. Sometimes it's just, you know, you just got to deal with these drops, but it is just how it is. So, we're going to try, I mean, we're just going to try high settings, and we're just going to see how that works out. Alright guys, so as you can see on very high settings, or just high settings, this game is not the best. It's really just capped at 30 FPS. But I mean, still, this GPU is from 2019, so you shouldn't expect too much. I will say that, you know, it is a good budget option if you're really just looking for something to start out with. I think that the 1650 is a great option. So yeah, that will conclude our video. I hope this helped you, and yeah, I hope to be able to keep making videos like this. Follow me for more camera content and video game content. I'll see you guys later.